Hi guys, welcome back to Blockchain Army. And I'm Kristen. I'll be the host for our live AMA session today. Thank you all for joining us. And we are a leading media agency on the space that aim to promote the adoption of blockchain technology for a lot of projects. And today we're welcoming Dawn of Gods. But before that, just a reminder that we are broadcasting from our Blockchain Army YouTube channel. So if you're new here, don't forget to like, hit the subscribe button, and turn on your notifications for other interesting videos that are coming up as well. So as usual, we are hosting two giveaways. The first one is the pre-live giveaway. That's where I'm gonna pick 5 lucky winners by the end of this live. And the second one is the in-live giveaway, which usually known as the community Q&A section. And that is where I'm gonna pick 5 questions slash comments from our chat box right here. And those 5 winners will gain for themselves $100 as well as the first giveaway. So the total reward is $200. Don't forget to stay tuned until the end to know who will win. So right now, let's get headed to the introduction of our guest today. Will, are you ready?
Yes. So, hello everyone. My name is
Hi.
Win Look. Yep. My name is Win Look. I'm the head marketing of the Dawn of Code project. Today, I'm so proud to present the team to discuss with the BSC Army community about our project and the vision. Also, I really glad to answer any question from you guys, and I hope that everyone can have a better view from about Dawn of Code after this live session. Thank you.
Thank you. So before we go to the details about the project, would you like to, go briefly over like the team members of your project? Like how many positions are there and how do they contribute to Dawn of God?
Sure. So our core team currently consists of 6 members. All of us have more than 12 years working in the software development and game industry. And we also have been in crypto market in 2016 and has much a lot of experience in multi-international projects from Asia to Middle East or to Europe. And our developers are all experts in software development, and they have worked in top tech company in Vietnam, Finland, Sweden, Canada, Japan. We also have a solid experience in outsourcing blockchain projects. Uh, but more important, we are all hardcore gamers, so we are quite confident that we always know how to satisfy gamers, and as well as we know how to make our game interesting and keep the gamer to stay to the game and attract new players. Uh,
Great.
yeah, as you can see, our team is quite small for now, but everyone is doing our best. So I'm in charge of the marketing and the execution of the project.
Mm-hmm.
And we also have Raito Yui, Dino Ding, and Logan Lee. They are all top tier developers and can solve any technical problem that we have faced. Hatake is our data analysis, who will have access to our players' analytical data to research and making idea for us to attract more players and improve the game feature. Last but not least, we also have our community leader, Tia Lee. She has responsibility to manage all of our communities and answer the members and also collect the feedback to the developer. So far, everyone is doing their amazing job. So that's why I can be here and probably present the project to you.
Yeah, thank you so much for the introduction. And well, as I can say, this is quite, a solid, global team. A
Yeah.
lot of like people from around the world, like different places come together as one, and you guys formed this whole project together.
Mhm.
So I would like to know how did you guys meet up at first? And like how did you come up with the idea of Dawn of God?
Well, we actually know each other in previously in real life. We used to work together, but now then we know that the market of NFT gaming is really become attracted us, and we are all gamers, and we have already researched another games every games currently in the market, and we analyze that there's some of them has some weakness, some of them
Mm-hmm.
has really strong point. So that's
Mm-hmm.
why we want to learn from them, and we create our own games that will benefit both the game developers and the player. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, what are the USBs, like the unique selling points of Dawn of Gods that you guys are offering right now?
I would say that the biggest problem of the play-to-earn gaming right now is the inflation of the token itself. So this there's multiple reason leading to that, and we already like carefully researched about that, and we kind of inventing a new mechanism in our game that to avoid that problem. So to make that the token price stable, and to
Mm-hmm.
ensure that the profit of the players will be maintained during longer period, and that like the as a result the economy of the game will be more
Mm-hmm.
sustainable. Yeah.
Right. So, before getting to the gameplay details of like
Hmm.
the mechanism of
Hmm.
this, can you explain more about like the tokenomics distribution or like the token metrics of
Hmm.
Dawn of Gods?
Okay. I think I better share my screen to explain
Yeah.
it easier to you. So I guess you can see my screen now.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's take a look at our token allocation. As you can see, we have like most of our token was dedicated for the reward pool, which is used mostly for to give the reward to the players while playing the game. And so we dedicate like 45% for the reward pool, and the second biggest one is for public sales. And you might already notice that we don't have like a private route here to sell our token to the private investors. We only have like only tiny percent for the seed investor, which is our private investor, and they will have really small allocation for that. So uh, there's also other allocation, 7.5% for the team, 9% for the liquidity pool, 5% for marketing, and 2.5% for community and airdrop campaigns.
Great.
Uh, about the token usability, so our game has been decided to enrich the token usability uh, of the game. So yeah, just like every game, the main user rate of the Dago token is to spending in-game transaction. So you can buy and sell NFT collectibles like NFT heroes or items in our in-game. I can open it bigger. Yeah, in our in-game shop, like the hero fragment, the energy, the chest, and more than that, the end state, which will be a huge feature that coming later in the game. The Dago token can be used to mine new heroes.
I'm sorry, Will, but I think the screen is kind of like lagging because we can't see the tokenomics screen of yours right now. We
Okay.
can only see the home page.
All right. Now you can see it.
Oh yeah,
All
thank
right.
you.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. So I can re-explain about this. So the reward pool is like 45%, which is most of the take the biggest allocation in the tokenomics,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and like this 28.6 private
Mm-hmm.
for our IDO event selling to the public, the 2.4% for the seed, 7.5 for the team, and 9% for the liquidity pool, and 5% for marketing, 2.5% for community and airdrop campaigns. So yeah, that's for tokenomics. And if you look at, yeah, so this is like
Mm.
the usage chart of the
Mm.
Dago tokens. So just like any other game, the main usage is for spending, and in the game you can buy and sell items like hero fragment, or chest or energy, anything in the in-game shop, or you can trade it into the marketplace, which is a peer-to-peer marketplace that everyone can list their products and sell from there. Dago tokens will be mostly used to mine NFT heroes, which basically you create a new hero and you use it to play in the game. And of course, people will receive reward in Dago token while playing the game every day. Uh, yes, so that's basically the life cycle of the Dago token, and what it then the detail of allocation.
Great. Yeah, I
Yeah.
can see like you guys have a specific a flow, like a game flow for your
Yes.
project. Yep. And the
Mm-hmm.
tokenomics are basically very well distributed for like every parts of this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that just sound very reasonable for, for the whole tokenomics to be divided into like these kind of numbers.
Yeah.
And yeah, thank you for showing us the infographic because that certainly helped us a lot in, understanding the whole mechanism of Dago.
Yeah.
So next up, we would love to, have some hint about like the gameplay, and I've heard that you guys released a testnet for
Yeah.
Dawn of God. So would you like to show us that?
Okay. I'm glad to show this to you. So yes, let me first quickly introduce about what it Dawn goes, and what it how it works.
Mm-hmm.
So Dawn of Gold is a blockchain-based game, and the game plot revolves around the holy war battle between human gods, gods, and the evil to bring back the peace to the human land. So Dawn of Gold has not only provide standard click-to-earn gameplay, but also implement multiple features that I will explain later. And those are carefully researched to enable players to uh, explore and enjoy the game. So our goal is to create a game that provide the best profit for the both the game developer and the players, while still keeping the stability of the economy. And I think that the Dog Goes of God is the also the first game that we implement the gas compensation feature. So this is really useful for the players because they are now less worried about running out of gas when playing the games, which is
Oh,
something that really like annoying when playing, especially blockchain games.
yeah, this is quite a special feature. Can you explain that a little bit more?
Okay, so we can go to the game and I can explain it
Yeah,
to you.
sure.
So this is our main screen. As you can see, even though I'm playing in my desktop, but the UI of the game is like optimized for mobile device because it's in
Mm,
portrait mode. But
mm-hmm.
yeah, I guess that the user has no problem using this portrait mode in the desktop, and I think some of them even prefer that rather than the widescreen game screen. So right now I'm running the testnet version of the game. So at this testnet version, the price of a Dago token is set fixed to $1 per token. So if you see some number of Dago token, just convert it into USD. So the game will require player to install MetaMask in order to play that. So I guess everyone is already familiar with it. So let's just straight go into the game. Okay, so this is the main the hero selection screen where you can select the hero to join the battle. Unfortunately, this account already recruited all the slot. So yeah, each account has like five slot to recruit the hero. But yeah, this account I already like recruit all of them, so I couldn't demo the recruit percent. But let's go straight on ahead because I'm afraid we don't have time to try to show everything here. But yeah, let's look at the overview of the screen. So here you can see the energy, so which is required when the hero starting the battle. So by default we have like two energy, and when the player the hero runs out energy, she or he cannot battle anymore. And this is the amount of token that I have been rewarded but hasn't claimed haven't claimed yet. And this is the amount of token that's currently in my wallet. And you can see here this is the hero, and we have like the rank of the hero here. So the rank of the hero is really important. Other than the higher the rank is, the higher chance to win the battle the hero can get. And
like the stronger the heroes.
Yeah, the stronger the hero, and if they won, they have higher chance to win the match, and then they can like earn the faster.
Earn more.
Yeah.
Faster.
So we have like 6 rank of the hero, from C, B, A, R, SR. R is for rare, super rare, and super rare, something like that. Okay, so this is the highest rank available. So let's try to play it first. And this is the battles, like the monster selection screen, where you will be given like four random monster to that you can choose to fight. And
you can
see
choose
here,
the monster.
yeah, you can choose, and each of them has like a different difficulty. So this one is hard, and therefore the win rate is lower, but you will receive higher reward for the 76. This one is like normal, so 77, 2% higher than the hard one, but you will earn less XP. And all of them like only cost 1 energy to fight. Let's see. We can choose. So as you can see, because this hero is the super rare hero, the win rate is really high. It's more than three-fourths. We can try to change another hero later to see what is the rank, how the ranks affect the win rate. But right now we can start to have a fight. So I have to confirm the transaction here, and we can wait for the battle result. Okay, guess it's finished. Yeah, so I just won the battle.
Wow,
and
that's pretty fast.
Yeah, it's so I received like 72 XP, and immediately up to level 4. And this is the total reward that I got from level 1 to level 4. So it's adds up to like almost 17, 19 dago, equivalent to $19. And I got some bonus because I'm using the god character. So this is a super rare character that will give you bonus when you're playing win a match. So right now it's like $2. It's $2 per match.
So
And
how
this
would
is
that
what
bonus help with the characters?
it's just the token that the character receive. So if the character is a god character, because like the game is Dawn of God, so the god has some benefit compared to the human character. So it's a special ability that they earn reward because it is the god character.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and unlike the reward when you level up, the reward for God is received every match, so you don't have to wait until you level up to get the reward. So this is the reward only when you level up from 2 to 3, 3 to 4. But
Mm-hmm.
the God reward is you will receive when you win the match, regardless you leveling up or not. And this is what I mentioned previously. This gas support, also known as the gas compensation. So right
Mm-hmm.
now it's only 0.2 Dago, but
Mm-hmm.
you should know that in the mainnet the cost for a battle is around 0.4 to 0.5.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like almost half of the gas that user need to spend. But one good news is our developer is already working on optimizing the gas fees on mainnet, so that in the future the user will only cost like 0.1 to 0.2
Mm-hmm.
dollar per battle, and so
Mm-hmm.
that's why the gas compensation is almost like 100% cover the cost that user had to pay.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wow, this is very cool. What are the requirements for like new users to have when they join the testnet? Do they have to pay for anything?
No, the testnet is totally free to play. At the moment, you
Oh.
can there's when you new user join the game, they can press this plus button to receive free Dago in the testnet.
Wow. Is
Yeah,
that
but
a real to like the real token DAO or it's just the virtual
no,
one?
it's just like the Dago token in the testnet.
Oh, oh,
In the mainnet, obviously you would have to buy that.
oh. So when will the mainnet be released?
Yeah, so we would like to announce that the mainnet will be released on the 2nd of January, and the game will be
Oh, that's
officially
pretty
launched
soon.
on that, yeah, on that day. We will
Mm-hmm.
have our IDO event on tomorrow, 2 p.m. UTC time. So
Last day of the year, huh?
yeah, a good way to celebrate the New Year, I
I
would say.
know.
Yeah, so let's continue. Let
Yeah.
me demo one more thing. So what happened if I change to the new hero? Another hero. This one is C hero. Right, C
Mm,
hero. This is the lowest
mm-hmm.
one, and let's just have a quick look. So you will see now for even for the easy monster, the win rate is only 50%. So like much lower than the SSR hero, but
Mm-hmm.
the reward is the same. The reward when winning an easy or the hard monster is the same. So even if I have like SSR user, play SSR heroes, I can only receive 76. Same with the C rank heroes.
Mm, that's
Okay, so this is the current feature. So quite standard for the PVE functionality, but I would like to give some to give you and the viewers some sneak peek about our upcoming feature. So if you look at our roadmap, right now in the first quarter of 2022, we will release a couple of new feature, and this one, in my opinion, are really interesting. So with the chess system and the hero crafting system, unlock and reset hero, these three features is really we will set up really attractive to the user and encourage the user to stick to the game and farming every day. So stay tuned, and we will have like announcement for this feature very soon. Uh, yeah, the estimate time of arrival for this feature is only about 2 to 4 weeks after the official launch. Yeah.
mm. Yeah, I see that you guys are really trying to optimize the utility of like the game and like the token in
Mhm.
specific. Yeah. So apart from this, how would you secure the user's wallet? Like how is this audit like how is all audited by any kind of like company?
Yeah,
Um,
our token contract is already audited and approved
mm-hmm,
by Solid Group,
mm-hmm,
most one of the popular, well-known security auditing firm in the market. And our plan is to fully audit all of our token contract, all
mm-hmm,
our contracts in the next few weeks.
mm-hmm.
So to show to the user that we are really focusing on security and give everything transparent to the players.
That's great. Yeah. So, by getting like more trust and like more, transparency from the
Mhm.
users, from the community, how would you expand the global community of Dawn of Gods even more in the future?
Okay. Right now, even though our project is really young, so we only launched our community group 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm glad to say that at the moment we reach 22k of the 22k member in
Mm-hmm.
the global community group, and we already have solid numbers for Chinese and Vietnamese group. We also create our community in 9 different languages: Vietnam, Chinese, Thai, uh, Indonesia, Japan, uh, Turkey, etc. I
Mm-hmm.
can't remember exactly all of the languages, but yeah, the number is still going up every day, and we are currently actively looking for moderation to manage moderators to manage our
Mm,
group.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Last but not least, what kind of like challenges or like the difficulties that you guys as a whole team together have
Mhm.
overcome in the past, like from since like the very beginning of your project until now, and how would you have a solution for yourself, like for like other problems that would occur in the future?
Mhm. Yeah, I would say there are a couple of issues that we have met at the beginning or maybe until now. Uh, some from the internal problem, some from the external problem. For example, our team is working in a different time zone, so it is
Right.
really difficult to concentrate or to gather everyone and working for
Right.
a long period of time. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, luckily we are really hard. We are all hardworking persons, so we try to manage our time as best as possible. So
Mm-hmm.
eventually we were able to solve that. And
Mm-hmm.
one of the biggest external issue that we have met is about we are quite small
Mm-hmm.
team, and we don't have like enough like reputation to attract the investor
Mm-hmm.
or the venture capitals. So that's why you might notice that we don't have a private sale route. But it is actually not a really bad thing because in because of that we decide that we will go without the VCs and the big investor, and instead we decide to give our allocation to the public, to the person who want to join the game, and that's
Right.
why we have like a huge amount for the public sales. And I
Right.
think there are not many games in the market do that.
Yeah.
But
It's
people
quite
who
a very new, yeah, new like solution or like an option for a project to go. Because I can see that you guys are very devoted to the community, to the
yeah,
global, yeah, to the public. Because a lot of other would go for partners, like long-term partners,
yeah,
and like long-term, investors. But this
mm,
is this is like open up for a lot of like opportunities for
yeah,
players, for users to come in. I think that's a
yeah,
very good point.
yeah.
Yeah, so otherwise, do you want to add something else before
Yeah,
we head
I
to
think
the second
we're
section?
ready for yeah we're ready for I'm ready for the second session.
Okay, that's great. So yeah, we're heading to the community Q&A part of our life,
Mhm.
and this is where I'm gonna pick 5 questions from the users from like who are watching this live right now, real time. And we'll start with the first question. Came from Adam Hart.
Mhm.
Most GameFi projects have two tokens to operate the project. Please explain the advantages of using one type of governance token compared to using two types of tokens.
Yeah, I would say that normally when the game has like two types of token, one of them is like a stabilized token and only
Mm-hmm.
used to buy the NFT at the beginning. And the second one is like the inflation token that will
Mm-hmm.
be the players will be rewarded when playing the game.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And most of the time, the supply of the inflation token is really high, and that's the goal of the inflation token. But when it comes to the only single token for the games, then you will know that the reward to the user will become much more interested to the players because the with a single one token and we only have like 100 million total supply, the reward will be if the market if we can control the price of the token and maintain the sustainability of the project, uh, the player will receive much more higher reward compared to two tokens. Yeah,
Great. So you guys focus on one token and, like make it the most quality one ever, instead of going for the quantity, right?
yeah.
Thank you for the question and thank you for answer, Will. So the second question came from John Hiddleston. Will a player who tries Dawn of God and discovers a bug in the game be rewarded? Because this is also a way to assist the improvement of the game.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, that a very interesting question. Right now, we already have received multiple report from the user who play in the testnet, and we
Mm-hmm.
try to fix them as soon as possible
Mm-hmm.
to provide the game a smooth experience for everyone. And we
Mm-hmm.
always welcome players or anyone, not even investor who doesn't really play the game, to contact us regarding the bugs and any issue, or we welcome to any suggestion that we can collect them and carefully consider them to implement in the game. And obvious, of course, we haven't made any official announcement regarding the poultry or something rewarding rewarded
Mm-hmm.
for that. But yes, if I would say that if the problem that players found is huge and big enough and have a critical impact to the game, and obviously they will be praised by us, and they will receive some extra reward for that.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can see a lot of like GameFi projects open a bug bounty campaign or like
yeah,
a
obviously,
yeah, program for this kind of like issues. And I think that's also, a way to grow your community even more.
yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
thank you for the contribution. And for the third question came from Emily Pham. There are only 100,000 heroes. What is the project's plan if the heroes are sold out before the marketplace opens? Since if new players can buy
Mhm.
champions, they could possibly leave.
Yeah, so looks like someone really carefully researched our white paper.
Yeah,
So
indeed.
yeah, I haven't mentioned that the limited amount of heroes is 100,000, but uh, let me clarify it a bit more clearly. So
Mm-hmm.
this 100,000 hero is not limited uh, in the game, but instead the user can only recruit 100,000 heroes. So if the number of recruited hero reach 100,000, then
Mm-hmm.
there are multiple ways to create a new hero.
Right.
So it's not only about recruit. Recruit is like you spend your Dago token to create a new to mine a new hero, but we will implement new features like the NFT crafting. that you can collect the small component of heroes and merge them into a new heroes. And that small component is also collectible when playing the game. So this is like another channel for the players to earn beside of the main reward in Dago token. They have a chance to receive the hero fragments to sell. It depends on them. They can sell it to the market, or they can just save it and merge it into the heroes and sell the hero into the market. And about that question is also raised a concern about the marketplace. So I would like to assure that the marketplace function is already developed, and we just wait appropriate time to release that feature. So user don't have to worry that they run out of 100,000 hero before the marketplace feature release. You will be always have a chance to join the game.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So yeah, as you can see, the developers are still, improving on the game, and of course, they're not gonna let the users be
Yeah.
in like disadvantages or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah,
The
thank you for. Mhm.
yeah, I would like to explain a bit more about that,
Okay,
because the
sure.
goal of the limiting the recruit hero is not only to force the user to find another channel to recruit to buy the hero, but it's also increase the value of the hero, because it's a limited supply. So
No.
that one goes. So people will be like most likely you want to join to the game and like recruit some hero and save it for resale value later.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's one idea.
Great. So there's
Yeah.
always a purpose or like a reason for you guys for doing this. And yeah, I think it's very valid for that as well.
Yeah.
So thank you for explaining this, by the way. And we're reaching the fourth question
Mhm.
from Meta68. A few days ago, I have read the Korean news that Play to Earn is banned. How do you feel about this? Can you share with us the global expansion plan of the project?
Yeah, that was a really bad news.
Mm,
And to be honest, I feel sad for Korean because they're missing a huge opportunity to join to the really trending market at the moment.
mm,
But
mhm,
yeah, each government has its own idea about how to control the economy and how to protect their citizens. Yeah, but yeah, a little bit sad about that. But
mhm,
it cannot interfere with our global expansion plan. At the moment, we are focusing on Chinese and
mm,
South Asia market. But then later on, we will try to expand to Middle East and Europe market later.
uh-huh.
And yeah, I don't think we can do anything about the Korean market unless yeah the government changes the idea. But yeah, it doesn't. It we might have to consider about another country start to ban play to earn, but you see, I don't think
Mm,
we it is a problem for us at the moment. We still
yeah.
continue growing. Yeah.
Yep. Thank you for clarifying that. And for the last question from Lovely68, for a game like Dawn of Gods, skills are very important. People who are new to playing the game or not playing well will not be able to get to the top. So how do they make a profit?
Yeah, thanks for the question. But if you take a look, if you watch our demo previously, you will see that our gameplay is super simple, and the user only have to mostly rely on the luck of the user, of the players, and the rank of the hero they own. And but so right now the basic feature of the game is PvE, which is really simple and easy for the user to play. But obviously, in the future, when we have multiple another feature like PvP and
Mm-hmm.
PvE and boss fighting, we will implement some strategy element into the battle that user will have to like think about how to assign the hero, how to prepare for the battle to maximize their winning chance. But I would say that right now the game is really standard to play, and it doesn't take too much time to earn, which is I think is really good point for the player, because it will attract more casual player than hardcore players. Right now there are some games that maybe, yeah, I would say too difficult to play and take like half of hour or maybe 1 hour to be complete and receive the reward. But our game is only 2 minutes, well, maybe 10 minutes per day.
Yeah, from what I
Yeah.
can see, it's very, like time saving and is
Hmm.
pretty much very easy for even like new players, new game players.
Yeah.
And like is a click to earn game kind of
Yeah.
like mechanism. So is, it doesn't really require that much of, like
True.
skilled players. Yeah. But yeah, thank you for the question. And for those who have, questions who have picked, we will post an announcement for the winners and like how to claim the reward later on our Bami Twitter account. But right now, for the last section, though, this is where I'm gonna, open up a lucky wheel, and then we're gonna roll out to like see who will win the pre-live giveaway for themselves. And yeah, let's just get started. Okay, there we go. And then start. Okay,
Mm.
congratulations.
Congratulations,
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah, I hope that you guys are very excited about this because you're about to gain for yourself $100 for the giveaway. And right now, unfortunately, we have to say goodbye to our viewers. So before we close up, would you like to say any last words before we end this?
Yeah, we would love to announce that people please try to our official launch in the first day of January, around 4 p.m. UTC time. So we will officially launch our Dawn of God game. And if you're interested in our ideal events, please join to the King part and the Meme part, which is and or maybe you can check it in our Twitter page for more information. Thank you.
Great, thank you. Yeah, you heard the call. So follow up with all the social channels of Dawn of Gods. We have posted all the link in our description box right here. And they are launching the IDO, their official game very soon. So just follow up to catch up with all the news and get your chance and join the Dawn of Gods game. Thank you all for staying, until now, and thank you, Will, for spending your time here with us today for the live AMA. And I can say that I've learned a lot more about Dawn of Gods project and the gameplay, and I'm getting to know you personally. Is it's a lot of like insights and very helpful information from the representative of Dawn of Gods. And I just want to say thank you all for staying tuned until now, and I would just love to see you again in the next video.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.